Welcome back to learning the acoustic guitar. This is part 5 or 6. But probably should have talked about this in like the posture episode, but we're just going to talk briefly about should you finger pick or should you strum with an actual pick? And the simple answer is neither. You should learn both and practice both. It really just depends on like the song you're writing. I mean, if you're holding a pick, you clearly don't have access to some of your fingers. So it's just the available degrees of freedom are more with finger picking. But you can get typically, unless you have, well, like I don't have long fingernails, but you can grow out your nails to have like a pick-like strike from finger picking as well. But I finger pick and I use a pick, just a normal pick, for composing and for songs. It really depends on the song that I'm writing. But for holding the pick, here's your hand. You want the meaty part of the pick. If this is a triangle, you want the base of the triangle on the last digit of your forefinger, and then you want your thumb to press down against there. I hope you can see that. That is how you want to hold the pick. And then you want your wrist. Remember, we have one contact point on our forearm, on the body of the guitar. You want your wrist a little arched. And that will, just simply practicing, you'll have less, like you'll strike a chord or a note and you'll drop the pick, or it'll go in the hole and you're like, what is this? How do I get this? Where did it go? That will, even if you're holding the pick completely wrong, that will decrease simply if you're practicing. That is the posture you want to hold the pick. And like I said, if you're doing some actual picking, that's how you're going to want to do it. And you're also going to have your right hand or your pick hand pinky bracing against the high E string. And that will give you more tension and more agility through the notes. And then for finger picking, pretty simple. Same thing on the forearm, but you just have, I wouldn't say there's any right posture for, you want your thumb out in front of the tips of your index, middle, and ring finger, and you still want your wrist arched. But with a finger pick, like I said, you have more mobility. So it really just depends on what type of song you're playing and what the chord progression or note progression is. But I think that there's not much posture to finger picking. Whatever place the notes is the correct way. Yeah, that's all I wanted to say about picking.